Hello, friends. This is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth, coming to you with another live video today. Today's a Monday, I believe. Manic Monday, if you want to call it. And of course, I started this new blog about the not so fake news. The not so fake news. So I used to do the fake news and kind of decipher the fake news, but these days things are happening much faster and they're kind of telling us as we go what's going on. So it's a little more accelerated right now. And I call them the not so fake news, even though sometimes they do have a couple of fake things in there. But um, the not so fake news, yeah, we're going to start with that. And then after a little bit, I'm going to tell you something about something that I call health and time. If you want to stick around, it's going to be good. What's going on? Okay, so the president said today that he's going to make calls, one to Russia and one to Ukraine. And he wants peace. The president wants peace. He wants to end the war. So he's going to call separately. It's not going to be a three-way call. He's going to talk to the Russian president, then he's going to hang up, and then he's going to talk to the Ukraine president, and then he's going to hang up. And we'll see what happens. But these people, it doesn't seem that they want to stop the war. And the president is trying to find a solution for peace. Our president. But we'll see what happens after these talks today. Hopefully, we'll end up with some good news and they'll stop that war. Because war is just foolish. It doesn't lead to anything good. So let's see what happens with that. Another kind of bad thing that happened, and I'm really sorry for the family of the former president that they're going through this. But the former president, President Biden, has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer. An aggressive form of prostate cancer. And so that's going to be coming along with something that I'm going to talk about later on a little bit if you stick around, which I call health and time. But yes, sometimes like you want to do so many things, but you kind of neglect your health. And of course, the former president had a lot of trouble, especially towards the end. And let alone that's a very stressful job. And I'm really sorry that he's going through this. I hope the doctors can figure out how to treat, how to eliminate, how to put him in a survival list of this aggressive form of prostate cancer, which sounds really, really bad right now. And again, I'm sorry for the family of the former president and all everybody that knows him personally. Like I said, whoever's in that White House, whoever's in that Oval Office, I'm going to support. It doesn't matter who it is, because I'm a former veteran of the United States Navy, and I support the President of the United States. It doesn't matter who it is. So with that, I'm going to be talking about something that happened over the weekend, actually on Friday morning, and now we're calling it the Great Escape because I've been talking to this, I've been talking about this daily now about the 10, they thought it was 11, but the 10 prisoners, hardcore criminals that escaped from jail, and 7 of them still at large. They have captured 3 of them, but 7 of them still are large, still out there in the loose. They still running, and they don't know if if they're still here in this state or they went across borders and are going across the nation somewhere. Um, I believe the state police said that they have certain leads that lead to tell them that they still here in this state, but God knows where they at because it's been a long time now. It's been, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Now we're Monday, and by this time they can be anywhere. So this is actually gonna be like a movie, The Great Escape, actually, because they're saying that it was an inside job. So basically, some people that worked in there apparently opened the doors for these criminals to get out or assisted these criminals so that they could escape. And that's very shameful that in this day and age, this kind of behavior is still happening, especially here in the United States. What do you think about that? Tell me in the comments. We still have people that let criminals out of jail intentionally. How high of a corruption can you go? How high of a corruption mind can you have? Well, I'm going to roll on into what I want to call this video today, which is health and time. And actually, there's only actually 2 things that you have to really worry about. Mainly one, but time too, because if you lose time, if you waste time, if you waste your time and you don't do anything, time is just going to go over you. You're going to get old and die, right? But at the same time, if you neglect your health, health is very important. You cannot neglect your health while you think while you're young. You think that you have all this health and you're indestructible, right? But as soon as the years keep coming by, then you might start getting sick if you don't take care of yourself. So health and time goes along the way. They go together, and that means that you have time in this world, but you also have to have health, because if you don't have health, you don't have nothing. And once you don't have health, then everything starts rolling downhill. And so health is one of the most important things, and of course time, and you have a very limited of that once you start this journey. And when we're young, we think that we're indestructible, and that we're going to live forever. But it's not the case. The case is that you're only going to have a certain amount of time in this world to do whatever you want to do or whatever you want to accomplish in this life. And you have to take care of your health, and you have to do whatever it is you want to do, because if not, time is going to go over your head. It's going to pass by, and you're going to be like, where did time go? You're going to regret it. So with this one, I want to say hi to everybody. I want to say hi to all the people around the world that follow my videos and follow my music. I know who you are, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's been over 80 million of you guys watching my stuff. I really appreciate that. This is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth, still living in this beautiful planet called Earth. Today, with a message of health and time. You have to take care of both of them, because you don't have all the time in the world, and you can get sick at any moment. I'll see you on my next video. Let's go.